Excerpt from Juliet. The breezes increased as they rose onto the moor, and with Mikael's mane brushing against her hands, Juliet's mind wandered. She dreamt of his gallop, of his streaming mane and tail. She thought how he never strayed far, how when she called he would arrive, galloping like thunder until close, then trotting with hoofs high and head neighing and tossing before slowing to walk, his nose low and yielding into her scent, seeking her hand. Occasionally she glanced back at the traveller. She could not place his age. He seemed in stature and movement a young man. She had watched him tack and mount the horse, all of which he did with ease. But there was something about him that suggested someone older, and also he seemed familiar. She could sense his strength and how it was harnessed to silence, the same silence she heard in the hills. Her mind returned to Mikael, and how even when she walked out on the hills alone, she would catch glimpses of him keeping watch. Usually, though, he would walk with her, drinking from streams beside her, breathing warmth on her neck and shoulder as she watched the sun lowering in the sky. On dry summer days as she lay on soft grass, gazing at clouds passing overhead, he would lie close by, occasionally rolling to catch the sun on his belly and the rough of the earth on his back. Of all in the world she related to Mikael the most. They were of the same mind. He was home where she was home. It was he that followed her across the hills, he that nuzzled her until she climbed on his back, grasped his mane with her fingers and his body with her legs, so to feel his gallop. She had never fallen while he carried her. Many a glade or giant tree in distant woods, and many a pool bordered by lichen-textured rocks, were known to her because he had carried her there. Sometimes they would be gone for days, and he would lead her to wild apples, pears, or berries, and at night she, wrapped in her cloak, would nestle against him for warmth and fall asleep to his steady heart. But his gentle nature was only for her. His breath could be of fire. He refused the handling of others and was dangerous if concerned for his mistress, which he had proved when a man of the village overstepped and was killed, his head caved and his body crushed. The family of the man had complained, but the truth was known, and the matter was soon dropped and never spoken of again. That was the pact between them, horse and girl. They lived together, and each was the other's keeper.